Welcome back to Virtual Reality. My name is Thomas and you're watching VoodooDE VR. This is the next episode of my VR and AR weekly news, this time with week 21, 2023. It's a little bit cooler than last week here in Germany, so it's really fine for me to play VR and not sweat like a I don't know. And I'm looking forward to show you the weekly news about VR and AR hardware, games, releases and sales. Thank you to my sponsors, VoodooDE VR, Open Events, Virtual Capsule, Beats and JSocks. Let's have some fun with the weekly news and let's go!
VoodooDE.
And here comes the next Pixel Ripped. So this time it's Pixel Ripped 1978, and as you can see in the trailer, there's a lot of Atari. I remember when I was very young, I played on the Atari 2600. I think that was the name, and that was, for me, it was so cool to play something on a TV and so on. And yeah, now we are able to play that in virtual reality, mixed with some cool action scenes and puzzles and stuff. I really love the Pixel Ripped series. And the game will be out on June 15th for PC, PlayStation VR 2 and Quest 2. No mentions about Pico. I'm looking forward to show the game on my channel. So Meta is speaking with Magic Leap to cooperate for perhaps a new or some new AR headsets in the future. So I didn't expect that. It's crazy that they perhaps will partner and stuff. And they are talking about manufacturing solutions, perhaps in China or somewhere else, to produce a new AR headset. So when we think about the Quest Pro and the Magic Leap 2, yeah, perhaps there will be a mix of those headsets in the future. I could even imagine that Meta will completely buy a Magic Leap in the future. We will see. So I'm pretty sure that the development will nothing have in common with the upcoming Quest 3. But perhaps later for a successor of the Quest Pro or something like that. We will see. And that's because everybody is afraid of Apple, because they will bring the Apple Reality Pro headset or whatever they will call it. And Apple is a huge company. They have to do something against that. We will see. So, and for all Apple fans that are interested in the upcoming Apple headset, mark your calendar. On June 5th, 2023, there is the Worldwide Developer Conference, and it is, I think it's 99% likely that they will show the Apple Reality Pro or whatever it's called headset on this event, because they invited the VR and AR press for the first time. For example, Road to VR and Upload VR are both invited to this event. And why should they do that when they not show the new Apple headset? So it's very, very likely that we will see this headset. And for me, the interesting part is, what can we do with this headset? What is the content? What are the use cases for that? And I'm very curious about that. So we will see the headset very soon, and it will likely be a standalone headset, but interesting would be if we can connect it to a MacBook Pro or something like that. And of course, when it will be on the market, perhaps they say you can have it now. I don't know. We will see. What do you think? Write it in the comments below. So to all fans of stealth action games, check this out. Budget Cuts Ultimate. So this is where you go hunting robots, but you have to be very careful. It's a very hard game, stealth action game. And Budget Cuts Ultimate combines the first budget cut and the second budget cuts in one game. So this pretty huge content, and it will be available on June 1st on Quest 2 and PlayStation VR 2. So I really love the both games, and I think it's nice to have. You should definitely play it. And of course, there was the PlayStation Showcase. And yeah, I made a separate video about this, but let's go through that. So the first announced game is Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2. Of course, this is a jump scare fest, I would say. And this is gonna be really creepy again. And the next one is Resident Evil 4 VR mode. That looks pretty good. I totally love the graphics. And I'm looking forward to play this game on the PlayStation VR 2. I think all the games will be released middle to end of 2023. Most of them don't have an exact release date. And this one is for me the coolest announcement, because I'm a very big fan of Arizona Sunshine 1. It's a nice zombie shooter. And they announced Arizona Sunshine 2. Wow, that is so cool. I'm totally looking forward to play that. It's also announced for PC VR. The next one is action first-person shooter. It's called Synapse, and they have very strange abstract worlds with telekinesis and strange weapons. Looks very fast, the gameplay. Could be really nice. And the next one is Beat Saber in the PlayStation VR 2 edition, and that's released now. I already showed video on my channel if you want to check it out. And the last one is single player and co-op shooter Crossfire Sierra Squad. That looks pretty good. Nice fights, nice graphics. Looks also like nice weapon handling and stuff. So yeah, I think that's on July 4 or 5th. And then they also announced some hardware, PlayStation earbuds for your ears. I think you will be able to use that with the PlayStation 5 and also the PlayStation VR 2 then. And a handheld where you can stream content from the PlayStation 5 to this handheld. So that was the PlayStation Showcase. To be honest, I expected the announcement of more PlayStation VR 2 games. There were rumors about Half-Life Alyx, but this didn't happen. However, yeah, I'm happy about Arizona Sunshine 2, but yeah, I expected some more games. What do you think about the PlayStation Showcase? Write it in the comments below. How many units of the PlayStation VR 2 were sold in the first 6 weeks? 600,000, and this is 8% more than when the PlayStation VR 1 was released. And I think that's unexpected, because we know the PlayStation 5 was not available so good, but now it is. And yeah, it seems like the PlayStation VR 2 is sold pretty good. It could be even better, but I think when it's better than the first headset, why not? It's cool. Yeah. So but now it's very important that they deliver more content. I mean, there are some good games, Horizon, Gran Turismo and stuff. But yeah, many people, including me, we know most of the games from other platforms. So I played 90% of the PlayStation VR 2 games already on PC or Quest or so. And they have to deliver more content so that the PlayStation VR 2 will not sit in the shelves of the people and never touched again. So we need some more cool new games that we don't know. Something like Horizon, Call of the Mountain and such games. I don't talk about exclusive. I don't like exclusives. They could bring new games, but to all platforms. So at the PlayStation Showcase, that was so cool that they announced also the PC version, for example, for some games like Arizona Sunshine 2. And that's good that they work together with PC and so on. I remember when I was younger, there was a fight, consoles against PC. And now this looks better. I'm happy about this. But yeah, we need more content for the PlayStation VR 2. That's fact. Thank you to XRED3000 for your support. You will get behind the scenes videos and early access to my videos. Have fun with that. You are so cool. Let's check out the sale and the releases this week. On Steam we have Paranormal Hunter. This is a first-person horror game. Then we have Heli VR Simulator. Yeah, as the name says. Then we have Tiny Islands, a relaxing god simulator. We have Cards and Tankards. So we have some card decks and we have to fight against other players. Then we have Hello Neighbor VR Search and Rescue. I showed that on my channel already. It's a stealth game where we have to free our friend from the basement of our bad neighbor. Rotten Apple, a zombie shooter that you can also play in co-op. I already have that in my library. I will show it soon. Then on the Quest we have Horror Bar VR. We have to mix some strange food for zombies. I played that I think some months ago already on my channel. We also have Cards and Tankards. We also have Hello Neighbor Search and Rescue. Then we have Crime and Mercenary Tales. This is a pirate action adventure with a lot of fighting. Then we have Everslot Invasion, also an action fighting game with brutal melee fights. I showed that on my channel as well. Then on the PlayStation VR 2 we have a special version of Beat Saber for the PlayStation VR 2. I showed that on my channel. Then we have Knock. This is a skate fighting sports game where we have to get the ball into the goal with a bow and arrow. And also Hello Neighbor Search and Rescue for the PlayStation VR 2. On the Pico we also have Cryman and Everslot Invasion. Time exclusive on the Pico is Jupitergrad 2. And then we have also Arcana Conflict, Ollie Power Play, Table Party and HoloFit. These were the releases this week. And let's check out the sales. Not much this week, but on Steam we have Dance Collider, a music rhythm game, 80% off. Shooty Fruity, a nice shooting game in the supermarket, 65% off. And a really nice horror adventure. Organ Quarter is 50% off. You can also play it on the PlayStation VR 2. And on the Pico we have Warhammer 40k Battle Sisters and Drop Dead Dual Strike. If you buy them, you can have them in the set 30% off, or if you buy only one of them, 20% off for each. Then we have VR Fitness 1, 30% off, and Real VR Fishing, 20% off. These were the weekly news this week. Please consider to support me. Check out the first pinned comment and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya!
VoodooDE